accompanied to ringside by Weird Cookie. Weighing in at a combined weight of 468 pounds. First, hailing from Joetopia, Josiah, and his tag team partner, resurrected from the ashes, Dark Phoenix. And introducing their opponents at a combined weight of 368 pounds. First, from Iowa City, Iowa, the future Joey E. His tag team partner, hailing from South Beach, Miami, Florida, Pretty Boy Delgado. Wow, this is going to be interesting.
Well, I don't understand what these two clowns are thinking. Disco Bunny and
Prongs?
I call them clowns. I'm talking about the Disco Bunny on the apron there wearing the white.
The Disco Bunny.
And Boa Thief, as I like to call him. I think Delgado is Spanish for Boa Thief. If it's not, it should be. I don't know what they think to prove. On the off chance that they were to win this
You're
match,
just jealous
guess
that
what?
he may have looked better than you and him.
How dare you? If that were true, and it certainly
Which it is.
The Spider Baby
I can hear the jealousy in your
above
voice.
jealousy. Woo-hoo.
Would he
way up?
not stare down
just
here
with
again?
The creepy look in the I look into those eyes and I see you. I don't know why that should be. Oh, I guess it'd be evil.
What, are you scared of me?
Evil. No, I'm certainly not. There you go, Boa Thief.
The power of Dark Phoenix. You can be cocky, but you better have a good game plan coming in here, Pretty Boy, or else clothesline doesn't get him anywhere.
No, it's
there a little bit. You see a little look of concern in the face right now. Pretty Boy Delgado is just figuring out.
Yeah, that smile's gone. Interesting. I wonder why that would be. Maybe it's because he knows he doesn't have a chance here.
Game plan. It's all about game plan. It doesn't look.
Yeah, real
like
smart.
Delgado has a game plan.
Well, maybe the 17th time.
A chop to the chest. Comes across, ducks underneath the clothesline. And the future comes in and he catches him.
Uh-oh.
And he picks him up. Delgado comes in to try and save him.
My God. Oh, look at this. Oh, my.
Throws him on top of Delgado.
Dance your way around that, Joey E.
Wow, even with a bit of outside interference, which I'm not condoning at all.
Oh, of course not. Unless it's done by you. Let's bring El Viejo out here and he can interfere. No, yeah, that wouldn't be convenient if we didn't talk about that. Joey E way up. Down he goes.
Elevates him and drops him down. This Phoenix is a monster.
Josiah can't wait to get in there. Now that Joey is all softened up.
It's like a shark who scents the blood that's flowing around in the waters and he wants to get in there and chomp away while he can.
Chomp away?
Sharks chomp.
Oh.
And there curls around, catches him with the boot, tags in Pretty Boy Delgado. Josiah.
Well, I think
the ropes and a big clothesline. I think we found our weak.
Excuse me, Mr. Legal Man in the ring.
Springboard.
All right, Hefner. Time to do a little refereeing.
Pretty Boy leg wrap across from the top rope there. The middle rope. 1, 2, and hold him down.
Yeah, they seem real tough against Josiah, especially when they've been double teaming him.
Yeah, the enforcer is not in the ring at this time. What they have right now is the preacher in the ring.
Enforcer? He's more like an immovable object.
Oh, I won't disagree with that. Comes across, catches him with that fist to the ribs, and now measures him up. Drop kick. Green elevation, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Ready ready to get in there that time. Tags it out.
Smart.
Delgado back in. Quick tags here. Stand as fresh as possible.
Yeah, that's smart wrestling by the Boa Thief and the Disco Bunny, I must say.
They're definitely going to want to make sure that they keep Josiah in there. If you let him make the tag, it could be over in a few short seconds.
Well, it's over when Dark Phoenix decides it's over. That may not be that many short seconds.
But there, the outside advantage of Weird Cookie. And no, he's leaning his head to the outside. And Dark Phoenix lands a boot to it. The referee checking on him. Phoenix dragging Josiah into the corner. And there, drags him in the corner, sets the tag.
I heard the tag.
He didn't make the tag, though. He's dragging him in the corner.
I absolutely heard
clapping.
Their hands touched.
No,
that was a tag.
See him dominate as the ass goes.
Josiah dominated in his way.
He has his delusions.
I'm sure the soles of Delgado's feet are very bruised after that.
The only thing that flows through his mind.
I'm sure the feet of the soles of the feet of Delgado will never be the same after Josiah dominated them. Speaking of domination, big clothesline by Dark Phoenix on the pretty face of the pretty boy.
Pretty boy able to kick out.
Two.
Once again. Phoenix hammering away on him now.
Taking the soup bones to Delgado. That would be. That's a nice term.
Where are you from, Louisiana?
I've been to Louisiana.
Right.
I've partied in Louisiana. New Orleans, as we like to call it.
Picks him up. Backbreaker.
Oh, listen to the Disco Bunny complain about double teaming after the two of them wrote the book on it.
Drop kick to the side of the head.
Wow. Elegant in its simplicity, I would say, about that technique. Here, the very dominating Josiah, big suplex.
Very dominating.
Does not want to get him too close to his own corner there.
No, not after Phoenix was able to take so much out of Delgado. He definitely doesn't want to make him the tag and getting the fresh man in there. That would not be good for Josiah.
Josiah has an interesting problem here in that he'd like to drag, I'm sure he'd like to drag Delgado far, far away from that corner if he could, but he has to let loose on that grip. If he does.
Firing away now. And
forearm smashes.
Comes across the roaring elbow.
Little extra momentum by Josiah.
Phoenix, you can see him right there, waiting in the corner to make the tag. Backs him into the corner.
Legal tag.
Away on him.
Hey, Chad Hepner skipped one. I realize that's as high as any of the other referees can count around here.
By Phoenix.
But it doesn't excuse that.
Not in our way, but he almost landed on that top rope.
Delgado.
So much force.
Yeah, he almost could have landed right here, right in front of me, and I wouldn't even spare a feather to cushion
down
his
there,
fall.
once again, throwing some fist in there. And Phoenix now.
Very fast hands by the big man. Looks like a train piston in there.
Apart. Pretty boy Delgado. What is he trying to? Oh, he wasn't.
Oh.
You act like it's going to send him in there, but he's just using it for extra momentum to bring him right back to the home corner.
Mission accomplished, by the way. I know you're no Galileo over there, but that was a lot of force.
Josiah throwing some fist in there. Whips him into the ropes. Off he comes. Clothesline brings him down. Picks him up. Got a reversal. Spinebuster slam. Delgado. He needs to make the tag now. Oh, wrong corner.
Smart.
Not the right one at all. You don't want to be there.
He's had his marbles scrambled, I'll allow, but he's just dumb enough to do that.
And there's the first tag. The referee being distracted by Weird Cookie. Phoenix was waiting in there. Now Phoenix didn't tag in, though. What's going on?
Oh, okay. You're going to tell you what. I'm going to put you in a black and white striped shirt, tell you to go to Dark Phoenix, and you tell him to get out of the ring. Huh?
On second thought, he is the legal man.
How now, brown cow?
Oh, look at that. Choking away on him in the corner.
Flexibility.
That big boot.
Oh. Dark Phoenix risking
Once again,
disqualification there.
choking him.
One of the many things
Five, he's going to be disqualified.
a very scary Dark Phoenix is this. He doesn't have to use moves like this. He just enjoys moves like this. He could go in there and do nothing more than forearm smashes and clotheslines.
And now in the ring, Weird Cookie and Josiah. Weird Cookie whips reversal, and
Full body
in comes
slam.
Josiah. Oh! A bulldog right across the knee of Weird Cookie. Like they needed help.
1.
2 and no. Phoenix picks him up. He could have had him there.
Delgado is out with a capital O.
After having that done to him, he might not be calling himself Pretty Boy anymore. He might have just had his face rearranged.
We'll just call him Boy Delgado from now on. Boy Boa Thief. How's that?
You'd like that name for him.
It is his name as far as I'm concerned. Here comes.
Trying to exercise those demons, and oh, it makes a tag. Oh, I guess this is more forceful anyway. A big boot to the chest.
Josiah taunting the few fans he has. They were calling for the Demons Out palm strike. So he set it up and then didn't do it.
I don't know if he has any fans. That might be a lie there. Comes in, catches him with the knee. Big forearm uppercut. And now, looking over at Josiah, he might be making the tag here. Some whips him into the ropes. Measures him up for the big elbow.
Oh, man. Just look at the physics there. Dark Phoenix was in the center of the ring, and Delgado got that elbow, and he ended up all the way across the ring. He ended up bouncing back, but, oh, man. That is some serious strength we're talking about.
Dark Phoenix knows he has things well under control. Josiah in the ring now. The tag was made. And there, the demons are now out. It has been exercised from them.
Ready. That's when
It has
Josiah
been saved. Hallelujah, you know, whatever. Quick
prayer to whatever dark gods are in charge of Joeontology.
Dark gods would be true.
Dark being the operative word. Oh!
Went for a senton.
I think
Came up
Josiah's
empty.
feeling a little darker after that move.
Now here's the chance for Delgado to make that tag to Joey, who's a fresh man standing on the outside of the ring. And Phoenix is coming in. The referee needs to get him out. What is the referee? The referee needs to get him out. Now able to kick him away. Oh, comes firing in there on Phoenix, and Phoenix just throws him off. Comes in the corner, clothesline in the corner. And a big elbow, the Pretty Boy elbow in the corner.
The legal man in the ring.
They're waiting for him. Double drop kick.
No.
It took 2 men to take him out, but now he's on the outside of the ring.
They knocked him to the ring apron is all. Whoa!
Oh, no. He's going to come. He almost came crashing through our table. He was going to land on you.
That's fine.
He's right here in front of us now.
The guy in the feather boas will protect you. Big
The
super
future kick. It knocked him out. Inward the cover. He's the legal man. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, the team of Pretty Boy Delgado and the future Joey E. Wow.
Yeah, very nice.
They were able to catch him off guard and keep Josiah in the ring where they're able to knock him out and get the win. Well, wait a second. Dark Phoenix is coming back in. They might want to turn around because he cannot be happy.
Maybe they
after
don't
what
want to turn
happened.
around.
More choke slams all around.
Well, here's the main message, kids. Dark Phoenix still beat both of these guys in the tournament.
They may have won the match, but afterwards, Phoenix just destroys them again.
This is Midwest Pro Wrestling. I am Tommy the Spider Baby Saturday, and I am joined at the helm of the Starship MPW by the Mr. Chekhov of sports
What are
entertainment.
you talking about? The
It's
Mr.
Royce
Chekhov?
the Voice Reed. Yavo, partner.
Are we talking about Pavel Chekhov or
Yavo.
Anton Chekhov?
Captain, instruments are not responding. That
Oh.
Chekhov.
Get over that. Give me a
Making his way to the ring.
break. Red
Our
Lightning making his return here tonight. This guy has some of the strangest flap, like
Is that what that is?
a damn hyena.
He's the red hyena.
He's one of the strangest competitors I have ever seen.
He's a scary biscuit. I freely admit that. But I like his style. It keeps his opponent off balance, mentally, physically, emotionally.
I think he's a little off balance, a little off center, if you will.
Most importantly, his hair and his tights accessorize. And this is what the Spider Baby
That
really
is
respects.
what you're all about.
Oh, my goodness, yes. Nice looking athlete.
Oh my! He's going to be taking on
Oh.
El Viejo in this.
Ah.
A guy who goes "ee" and another guy who laughs
That's
a lot.
illiterate in 2 different languages. I must say that's a pretty impressive trick. Beyond that, I don't have much good to say. Oh, my
Crowd
God.
erupts as El Viejo makes his way out to the ring. Always unpredictable.
Yeah.
We've seen him do some very eccentric things.
Yeah,
each and
yeah.
every
Well,
week.
speaking of predictable, hey, whoa.
He wants to punch you. I'm not saving you. Get away.
He's not. I think he thought I was you.
No, I'm pretty sure he didn't.
I hope not. I'd be mortified if anyone confused us.
I'm pretty sure I would too.
I think we're
Well,
about
this should
ready
be
to get the
interesting.
ring announcements. Let's go to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 210 pounds, Red Lightning. And his opponent, he hails from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 2 chalupas shy of 190 pounds, El Viejo.
Oh, my goodness gracious. These
The
fans
amount of
certainly-
ease that you hear out here, I mean, we could fill up more than 12 Scrabble boards, I think.
Yeah, you wouldn't get a very high score, though. You
probably
really wouldn't. No. By the way, if you feel like involving yourself in this match like you did
Oh,
the
would you
last
knock
time
it
El
off?
Viejo was here, please feel
He
free.
confused me.
I think his boots may need a little polishing.
Please. He tried to laugh at him, and it didn't get to him.
Uh-oh.
Usually, it's
Oh, the
look on in confusion.
big atomic drop there.
El Viejo always has that look.
Oh!
Oh, right to the Goonies. And Red Lightning,
Ah.
he's
El.
being taken by storm right now.
Oh, you
by
would
this.
be too, if right in the El Grande no arrows. Oh, that hurt just watching that.
El Viejo waiting for him to get back in the ring.
I suspect as high as Red Lightning's laughter is, it probably went up an octave after that move. Although he doesn't seem to be laughing now, does he, partner?
Yeah, that's true, but Red Lightning is one of those guys who's one of those people who's pretty unpredictable in the ring. I don't think he's ever faced anybody who's more unpredictable than he is.
That's actually
This looks like it's causing confusion for him.
a rare good point on your part, partner. That's true. Usually it's Red Lightning who's the master of the mind games. El Viejo seems to be beating him there, but that's not what we're doing here. We're wrestling.
Quick kick into the midsection, now a reversal wrist locks. Takes him, throws him into the ropes, the Irish whip, and a big elbow. Launched all of his weight in that one and was able to carry him down. And now throwing the fist in the corner. And then whips
In
him
the
into the
corner.
opposite.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
big splash in the corner. And now hammering away on him in the corner. El Viejo.
I don't think he can count in English, can he?
Probably not. He might have
Oh.
no. Face right across that top
Red Lightning,
turnbuckle.
always thinking. If you don't believe me, ask him. What?
Red Lightning certainly does have the experience, though, and that's where it came into play. I mean, Red Lightning's wrestled almost every...
As far as you know, it's the Crusher underneath that El Viejo mask. You don't know who's under there.
Well, that's true. But here in the upper Midwest, nobody seems to have known more than Red Lightning has of late. He's been all over the place.
Absolutely true.
And that's just mentally.
Well, good point for once. Two.
Was on him with the lateral press, couldn't hold him down. Yeah, well, that's true. We have no idea how many years of experience El Viejo has out there. I mean,
we don't know anything about the guy, which is why I object to the masked wrestlers as a concept.
And cover 1-2 and couldn't hold him down as he nailed him with the sunset flip, but a big clothesline.
With authority by Red Lightning. There are his credentials if you didn't believe him the first time. That big bicep.
Down there with the choke. Wallenberg telling him to break it. He's got till 5 to do so.
Well, I think Red Lightning was just making...
Look at that. He's got it right, though. Stay up his throat. He actually put it into the right body part.
That's amazing to me. This must be the mirror universe version of Brian Wallenberg.
Now, let's not go back into the whole Bizarro tangent from last week. Comes in there, Russian leg sweep out of the corner. El Viejo takes him now. A reversal by Red Lightning. Ooh! Spin wheel kick.
Very impressive move for such a big man. 1,
for the cover.
2. Can't put him away.
It'll take a lot to put away El Viejo.
Well, sure, he'd have to. Red Lightning would have to put you in a scissors kick or something, because obviously you're going to interfere on his behalf, as you often do.
Oh, please.
It's a precedented event. Oh, you better go in there and help him. Looks like he might be asleep. Oh, and we go sprinkle some water on your buddy, El Viejo.
Oh, there's some activity going on. His eyes are fluttering. He's being brought back to life now.
I think he just sneezed.
Second win.
He just gets trapped in that mask, and everything looks like it's fluttering.
Comes off.
Super kick. Wow. What a terrific move.
He might have partially blocked that, though, and
I can't believe it.
I don't think he got full impact like he wanted to. I think El Viejo may have partially blocked that, which may have saved him from getting a loss right there.
I'm absolutely sure you're right.
Choking him on the ropes. Wallenberg getting right in his face, telling him to break it. Wallenberg's been right in there so far this week.
But see what I mean about the antimatter reverse? Yes.
Oh, my! The big boot to the face! Bringing down Red Lightning, and El Viejo, who's taking a lot of damage as well, went down with it.
Yeah, both of them crazy, both of them damaged. I think the harder you hit these guys, the crazier it makes them, and therefore the more dangerous. What an interesting matchup. Our booking committee, for once, they did a good job.
And firing away, both men exchanging punches now. El Viejo looks to have the upper hand, whips him to the ropes. Hits him with a clothesline. Slides right in there with it, too. A lot of downward momentum with the clothesline.
Terrific elbow
smash. Almost decapitate him. Now comes in the boot.
Go! Oh, jeez.
There it kicks him in the side of the head. 1, 2, and... Oh, almost
very
had
close.
Him. Picks him up. Gets out of the slam. He knew he was going for it.
Oh, reverse
Death
DDT.
drop.
That could be it. 1,
2, and... Oh, no.
Very close match.
If he could have had more of his body across him, he might have been able to do that, but unfortunately for him, he was not able to ascertain the pinfall off of that.
Uh-oh.
And he reverses out of the powerbomb. Maybe he shouldn't have said that he was going for it. And now,
oh, my. The Gordino Crunch, yeah?
The Gordino Crunch. 1, 2, and that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, El Viejo. Well, he got him with the Gordito Crunch. Not Gordito, Gordita.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate your being so clear with that. I'm writing this stuff down, so it's good to know.
That's true.
Senor Gordino, yeah?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Fans, we got 3 more great contests coming up for you tonight, including MPW Quest for the Cup will continue. Casanova versus the Anarchist Eric Cannon. Chaos versus John Johnson, all coming up here this evening. And of course, up next, we have Jake Classic taking on the original King of Old School, Gator. We'll be right back with the action.
And we are back here at Midwest Pro Wrestling, MPW Wrestling Action. We're coming to you from the austere MPW Arena, austere being Latin for really, really black. Coming to the ring, even as I bury myself, is Jake Classic, one of our young up-and-comers here.
Definitely the man from the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco, California, makes his way up to ringside. Has not been very popular here so far.
Haight-Ashbury ain't what it used to be.
No,
I don't know why people would boo.
New wave coming out of there, I guess.
He's a part of the new wave coming out of the old new wave.
You suck.
All right, thank you very much, Jake.
I really don't care.
You rationalize.
I don't enjoy it.
I can see your little Valentine heart in that what passes for your chest, crumbling into pieces and then falling to dust, just like a cartoon. That man broke your heart by saying that to you, and you sit here and go, I don't care, I'm unaffected.
I don't think that could be
farther
from the truth.
I'm changing my analogy. You're more like Mr. Spock. But you got some feelings in there, though.
That's what the Star Trek
logic. It's just what pleases the spider baby. I'm a creature of the moment.
All right. Here now, his opponent, the original King of Old School, Gator, making his way down to the ringside. Now, when last we saw this man, he was facing his tag team partner in a slightly, well, very interesting contest. But both men hugged and kissed and made up, I guess, afterwards.
They did not kiss.
They're back together
They did
now.
indeed hug. I don't know what you're talking about. It was a very hard fought, very fundamental style
even
match.
Laverne and Shirley had their fights.
It was old school. Well, they both want the cup. They both want the cup. They understand that. They put it aside. Their friendship, I mean. Now it's back.
All right, let's get up to ringside here. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco, California, weighing in at 189 pounds, Jake Classic. And introducing his opponent, he hails from Bloomfield, Iowa, weighing in at 215 pounds, the original King of Old School, Gator.
Well, the fans seem to like Gator, but Gator doesn't seem to like the fans very much. Yeah. As evidenced by that maneuver,
Well, here we are.
Oh, Jake.
Underway in this contest once
Jake
again.
knows I love him, but a hippie calling anybody else disgusting, that strikes me as a little ironic. Lock up here.
Classic able to get the leverage
Powering the big man back to the corner. Peace, brother.
Peace, he says. Oh, please.
That's what he's all about. Jake Classic, all about peace.
Then why is he in wrestling if he's all about peace?
He's spreading his message of peace.
Oh.
To people like
Through
you.
violence.
Well, because
spreading the message of peace through
who
violence.
else needs to
That
hear
sounds
it?
like something you
Wrestling
would think of.
fans, obviously. Boy, you sure think laterally.
A haymaker in the corner misses. Oh, by the chest hair. Does a veal out of the corner.
Oh.
Wow, that...
He took the super
Gator's
to
incensed.
Gator. I don't blame Gator a bit. That
that
man.
has to smart.
You don't have any hair on your chest, I'm sure, but
Oh, the little Visine to get the red out in the corner.
that may constitute a foreign object. Oh, my.
I don't want his... You take that.
I'll take it.
Throws the red
I'll put that on eBay. That's a collector's item.
Gator has him, rams him head first into the corner. Well, if he got the red out, it's right back in there now after his face.
Oh,
At
my.
that corner.
Monster
Another
chop.
chop to the chest.
Oh. The fans don't even like Jay Classic, and they're moaning on his behalf.
Big suplex. Wow, what a suplex. A thunderous impact.
Perfectly executed by the king of the old school.
What is he going to do here?
This is not going to be pretty, I guarantee you.
What is he going to do? Mow the lawn with him? I don't... Oh, no, this is an unusual move. I don't know what the... Oh! I'll have to...
Classic looks like the
name of that
sculpture on the end of an old ship or something.
That's true. I mean, that's like... Wasn't that what was hanging on the front of the Titanic before it sank?
We'll call it the King of the World. That's what that
King
move
of the
is.
World.
Yes. Big splash.
That's actually a smart thing that you just said. That was good.
Why do you sound surprised? I say that all the time.
From you.
King of the World, King of the Old School. That was brilliant. It was a lot further than... Oh, my!
Wow! Jeez! He almost took his face off with that.
I would have sworn he had.
What a violent kick.
Well, that's how old school works. You just take simple moves like that and you turn them into
big bruise welling up on the
horrible, aggressive
face now.
Wrestling.
Whips him in.
Oh! Big deep clothesline.
Oh my!
Got all of that. Classic getting up on his feet.
Whips him into the ropes. One more time. Oh! Caught him. Blocked it, and then a drop kick by Classic. But boy, he's taking a lot of damage. Takes him a second to get over there.
Should not be worried about posing right now. He should be worried about his opponent. You do not take time to primp, and believe me, I'm the biggest fan of primping on planet Earth.
That
absolutely. But not if I'm in there against Gator. Oh my! Snap suplex. This really is crystallized into a battle.
Classic now is getting on a bit of a roll.
Indeed it is. He is. This match has taken on the complexion of Jay Classic using his speed versus Gator's great strength.
Something about the fans at ringside, and now he unraveled that tape around his wrist to choke Gator with it.
Listen to you. You're the man. You're the man trying to keep the hippie down, man.
What are you talking about?
He's
That's
all
what
about
he
love
did,
and
blatantly.
peace, and you're just bumming his...
a piece of his tape across the throat of Gator. How about that?
That's a form of enlightenment going on there, brother. Don't be a flatliner.
How very Shaolin of you.
Was that three? It was only two. Man, that was very close. I thought for sure that was three. Gator didn't kick out at the last second. He kicked out at the last millisecond. Picosecond, maybe.
Lucky for him, and now he's trying to get back on the winning track. Both these men.
Gator does not strike me as someone I describe as lucky at this particular moment. Caught in that shin lock. Those big, strong arms.
Neither one of these men fared well in, I guess, the MPW quest for the cup. Both
they were there,
first round.
Sleepy. They were there while we sat and talked about it. I'd say that's pretty good. Uh-oh, Gator. Not out yet.
Gator trying to come back to life. Trying to get some wind, some oxygen back in him. He's sucking it in right now, but it's taking a lot out of him. Whips him into the ropes.
Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh, there goes. Classic.
Lariat takes him out.
Jumping fish hook.
Flying on the floor. Exchanging the fists on the outside of the ring.
God bless Chad Hepner. He'll at least...
Classic.
Right into the
face
barrier.
First, into the ring post, and then flies over the railing. Oh, look at Gator on the outside there just whipping away on him. Into the opposite corner. His face has taken so much damage. He might need some reconstructive surgery, but these men...
That's it. They've been both counted out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee's official ruling, a double countout. Well, both men spent way too much time brawling on the outside of the ring. Gator didn't realize, and that you have to pay attention to the referee at all times. These things may not be over between these two. There may be a little bit of begrudgment still left from this contest.
Neither of them nor the fans seem very satisfied with that result, but there it is. Like it or not, no one won that match.
Double countout, you're both outside. All right, well, we'll be back as we go further into the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest in the second round of the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Florence, Italy, weighing in at 185 pounds, Casanova. And his opponent, he hails from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 207 pounds, the anarchist, Eric Cannon. Oh, that's not good for anybody.
The anarchist, obviously not very familiar with frilly things. Oh, no.
That was
No.
a little bit of a rude gesture by the anarchist.
I'll protect your feathers. I understand how important they are.
Anarchist right to business, though, trying to get in the head of Casanova.
That's just a mental low blow, though. It really is.
Oh, it is a bit
Going after a guy's feathers. Trust me on this. That's a mob guy wouldn't do it either.
Psych there.
I can't believe the
That was
anarchist
cool in the
fell
80s,
for that.
but he sure did. All right, well, it looks like Casanova's going to stretch.
Obviously.
He's had a busy schedule as of late, I guess.
Casanova?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a big commute to come all the way from Florence, Italy to Goose Poo, Minnesota, or wherever we are.
Well,
I don't even know.
He has a penthouse suite somewhere here in the Twin Cities, too, that he stays at.
He never mentioned that to me.
Luxurious.
Why do you know that and I don't?
I just get told things sometimes.
I'm very jealous.
Oh, no, he accidentally pulled the sock out.
Oh, dear.
Oh, the anarchist smells it, and that's...
I don't know why you...
That's Logan! Oh, please!
Like smelling salts.
Oh, now he's offering it to the fans.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I just as soon... Well, I'm sure if that sock could talk, it would scream, you know? That's just the stories it could tell us.
How does this stuff... I hope I don't get kicked off TV for showing
Shakespearean.
If we do, I'm blaming it all on Scotty anyway.
That's you on the 8-track mind again. Just stop that.
Fine.
Hammerlock by Cannon, Hammerlock by Casanova, now reversed by Cannon.
Look at that, ducks underneath, brings him over.
Done.
Interesting way of doing that.
Chinlock on Casanova. Boy, if Casanova wants to win this, he's going to have to draw on those other experiences you mentioned, boxing and kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
Trying to out-wrestle the anarchist, bad idea.
It'll be a contrast to styles in a way, but we will see who gets the upper hand, what style is going to work better. And right now in there with an armbar, though, staying pretty basic.
He's putting it on his elbow, though, instead of the shoulder. That's just bending your elbow the wrong way. That is a really painful thing to do.
Wrist lock wrenching away.
May not be the flash.
Goes underneath and then reverses the wrist lock. Well, so far, Casanova able to do the bit of chain wrestling, hold for hold, reversal for reversal. Look at him rolling and rolling and rolling and trying to spin out. And finally, he was able to catch him off guard and go right back into that wrist lock. Takes him now, the Irish whip into the ropes. Off he comes, ducks underneath the clothesline. A little bit of styling and profiling, but that's not something you want to do, though. Once again, like in last match, the primping, there's no time for that.
There's time for it. There's a place for it. But while your opponent is walking around behind you and stalking you, that isn't
not a good time.
No, I think primping.
Even you understand that concept.
I'm the one who threw that idea out here. I invented that concept. Don't let the feathers fool you, Buster. I'm all business between those ropes. When I'm in that ring, they call it the spider's web. You know that.
That's still terrible. Nonetheless,
I think we just made the referee blush. That's kind of good.
Logan's a little excited over there in that corner.
I think it's blushing. I don't think it's excitement.
Turn a couple shades of red.
These two guys just don't know what to do with each other.
Here's the tie-up, side headlock. Casanova trying to lock that in there, trying to figure out what he's going to do next, but It's hard to do when you get a reverse like that, and then another go behind, right back into that headlock. Casanova wrenching away, comes off the ropes, shoulder tackle, brings the Anarchist down. Back in the ropes, leapfrog by the Anarchist. Jumps over him as he rolls underneath. An arm drag, and an arm drag by Casanova. And now another arm drag by the Anarchist, and oh, Casanova went for one miss, missed the elbow drop, and then he missed the elbow drop. A kip up. We thought we were going to see a double kip up, but once again, floundering like a beached whale would be Casanova.
More like a beach dolphin.
Wow.
There's a certain dignity there.
All right.
Certain grace.
Fine.
Yeah.
Certain grace.
Yeah.
He may be
a
able
beach
to jump.
dolphin is much more graceful than a beached whale.
I'll
I think
just take your
everybody
word
knows
for it.
that.
I don't think either one is.
I'm a connoisseur on aquatic amphibians.
They're not amphibious.
Sure they are. Sure they are.
No, they're
When
not.
the spider baby says they are, they absolutely are.
Anyway, a go behind. And now a waist lock by Casanova. Anarchist looks for a way out, goes behind.
Oh.
Low blow by Casanova.
That.
Looking, didn't quite see it, but he assumes he knows what happens by the.
Oh, is
the
that
look
what
and
referees
the
are supposed to
voice.
do? I didn't know referees.
Anarchist.
Referee must be German for assumer. Is that right? According to what you just said, that's right. Oh, big flying forearm smash
Right
by
in the
Casanova.
corner. Casanova raking the eyes of the Anarchist over that top rope.
This is what I was saying before, Royce.
What were you saying before?
This is what I was saying before. Well, okay.
Oh! The double axe handle, shades of Ivan Putski, the Polish hammer, 1, 2, no, couldn't hold him down.
The fact that the count faster is what Casanova says. You're not going to out-wrestle the Anarchist, and Casanova's finally figured that out. So he's using brawling techniques. Now, Anarchist isn't exactly shy about using those either.
That's true.
But Casanova was the first to use the tactic,
I think
and he's.
either man will use whatever tactics they can
Well,
to advance in the MPW Cup.
Of course they will. Of course they
A
will.
little bit of bumping and grinding comes off the
Oh, my.
on splash, and now
Hooks the leg. Cover. 2.
and only a 2 count.
Count faster,
unable
Nick
to get him.
Loken. He's a 2 count. Yeah, we know what it was. We're talking about what it should have been. No, he wasn't. He was looking right.
What are you talking about?
Right.
He's doing a fine job.
Oh!
Swift kick right to the back. Snapmares him over.
Oh!
A big thud right into the back.
Deep.
That fist meets him sharply. Reversal into the ropes. Off he comes.
The beauty sleeper.
Beauty sleeper by Casanova. And will this be it for the Anarchist?
Circulation. When Casanova flexes his bicep, it's cutting off the circulation, the flow of blood to Anarchist's brain.
Oh, but the Anarchist, there's some experience for you. He used his momentum to propel Casanova straight through the ropes. Used both their momentum, really.
Well,
Casanova didn't see it coming. He would have been wiser to break it, but he just didn't see what was coming ahead of him.
at that point, I don't think he could. That's
And now a
something
sleeper hold by the Anarchist.
you and I have commented before is Anarchist's remarkable ring awareness. He knew exactly where he was. Boy, this could be it.
Both
Casanova looks like it's nighty-night time for him.
Everybody talking.
Somebody play some.
now so they don't wake him up.
He tried the same move. But Anarchist
What? That
let
was very wily on his part, able to just take him and let him use his own.
As I
momentum to
often
take
say
himself out. That was
about the Anarchist, intelligent wrestling applied intelligently. I know intelligence, not a real big concept of yours, but imagine the lack of stupidity. Oh my! Big chop by Anarchist on Casanova, and right in there.
In, clothesline.
Off the ropes.
And once again, a big forearm. In with the cover, the lateral press, 2 and only a 2 count. Didn't hook a leg. And once again, that is true. It was only a 2 count.
Well, if you don't believe him, throw the. Oh my!
Now, big overhead suplex brings him down. Anarchist rolls up to his feet. Glimmering warlock to the back of the skull. And that could be it now for Casanova. Rolls over with the cradle and still unable to hold him down. Picking him up now. Irish whips him in the ropes. Reversal by Casanova. Ducks underneath the clothesline. Didn't kind of telegraph
back to that
right
sleeper hold.
Sleeper hold. You know, if Casanova maybe just drops down, he could have given him a bit of a chin buster, but he didn't do that. Ducks underneath the clothesline once again. Reversal by Casanova, able to land on his feet. Comes up.
Oh, man.
Both men go to duck underneath a clothesline.
Oh, and they headbutted
and their heads
each other. Ah. Right in the left temple, each of them. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh, he's getting out his smelling salts, I believe.
Oh, no, he's going to use the sock. That's a foreign, that is a foreign object.
You think Anarchist isn't wearing socks? You don't think, whoa. Cover, two,
the tights,
three.
that's not something. Full moon rising. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the contest advancing into the Final Four of the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament, the Anarchist, Eric Cannon. Well, that was more of Casanova than I wanted to see.
Casanova's had quite a run, but I guess it comes to an end today. I couldn't resist. Come on. It comes to an end.
That's right. It comes to an end. That's it for now. We'll be back with their main event. Oh, awful. To make his entrance, he's fired up for this contest to see who will advance into the Final Four of the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament. And whoever wins this match will be facing the Anarchist Eric Cannon. And that will be a heck of a match no matter who advances. This is a good place for either man to make a strong point about themselves here tonight.
Absolutely true. Both of these guys, they certainly don't dislike each other, but I guarantee you friendship stays at the ring apron. When they step between those ropes, it's going to be all business. Both of them want this cup very badly. Both of them would benefit tremendously.
Johnson looks surprisingly intense in the ring. Looks as focused as I have ever seen him tonight.
Well, you know why that is, Royce. They got everything painted black, so there are no bright, shiny objects to distract him.
Oh,
yeah.
Fine. Let's go to the ring introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest in the second round of the MPW Quest for the Cup tournament is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Apple Valley, Minnesota, weighing in at 232 pounds, Diablo John Johnson. And introducing his opponent, he hails from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 177 1/4 pounds. This is Chaos. Both men focused and locked in here. The handshake, both men respect each other.
Oh, I'd say they even like each other. They have a lot in common. A penchant for bright, shiny objects. Staying up past their bedtime.
Oh, would you knock that?
Running with scissors when they're both feeling
Johnson
really naughty.
has that height advantage that you can use for added leverage and power.
Height advantage. Didn't notice that. Huh.
Would you stop it?
Okay.
Now go behind by Chaos. Wow, look at this chain wrestling by Johnson. He's able to trip him up. And now on top of him, head scissors by Chaos to get out of that. Johnson kicks his way out, plays with his legs. An arm drag and another arm drag by Chaos.
Well,
into an arm bar. Not able to get full extension on it. Now he does.
There's an example of how that you can turn an disadvantage into an advantage. Chaos, as low to the ground as he is. Oh, my.
And now narrow in there with the wrist lock.
Made those hip tosses really deep.
He pulled him back up so he could do another shoulder tackle, but Chaos was able to reverse it after that and put him in a wrist lock.
Oh, was that a submission?
No, it's not.
Okay, I was just curious. I worry about John Johnson. I wouldn't want anything to happen.
You've never worried about John Johnson in your life.
When he goes after JC, I do.
Picks him up.
Oh, my.
Chaos able to bring him over with the Hurricane Rana. Goes for it again. Picks him up, and now Johnson. Chaos didn't get enough height on it, so Johnson was able to catch him, then use his power to bring him up for a power bomb.
Oh, boy.
Johnson in there kicking him now. Double axe handle right between the shoulder blades.
Showing us his aggressive side here. He definitely wants this.
He's using fists right away in this contest. Look at that intensity by Johnson.
I'd call that taunting. That's a lot more than just intensity.
This is a little uncharacteristic for Johnson. I mean, he's throwing fists in there.
Oh, he uses fists with terrific eloquence and complete regularity. This isn't unusual at all. Just you don't like the people he usually punches. Your pals with Chaos. Look at that. He's just holding him and holding him and holding him. All the blood rushing to what passes for Chaos's brain.
And then he drops him down.
Well, there's an example where a disadvantage is a disadvantage.
Hooks the leg and close to having him there, but Johnson, deep in his mind, knew that he wasn't going to get him quite yet. Johnson picks him back up. Oh, side slam. 1, 2, and no.
Might take more than that to put away Chaos. I think Johnson feels like, I mean, they've never been opponents before. I think Johnson is making a mistake that a lot of people do with Chaos, and that's simply underestimating him. He's a very tough man.
I don't know if he underestimated him at all. I think he's just trying to...
Oh, wow!
Win a strings of 10, but it ends the gear to the
like
face.
that. Going way upstairs.
He kept on moonsault, but he knew that Johnson was his feet, but Johnson with a clothesline out of the corner.
Taking out all the stops is Johnson.
Only a 2 count.
Oh, my.
An amazing sequence there.
That was something.
Both men thinking a step ahead, but it ended up with Johnson, who was just that step closer.
Big high elbow smash. Hooks the leg, 2.
Put a lot of force in there when he hooked that leg, too. Things like that are things that Johnson needs to do if he's going to get the win here. He's hammering away on him, though.
We call that putting the soup bones, too, down in the wharf where I hang out. In the pool hall where I was raised.
What? Are you
put the soup bones to him. It's a more interesting expression.
Where are you from?
Well.
F-bomb, but catches him.
Oh, my.
Slams him down. 1, 2, and no.
Man, that was close.
Darn near had him.
Now this is going to be the winner who wins this, Royce, is going to go on to face the person who won the last match, Anarchist Eric Cannon. Is that correct?
Yes, that is.
You and your fancy wood pulp over there.
What?
The paper. It's paper. We're entertainers, Royce. We're supposed to be entertaining.
The chin lock.
Why am I telling you this?
Wrenching away. Look at that leverage by Johnson. Just
Johnson.
Away.
Here's something, a rather subtle point that I'm sure will escape your notice. Johnson's leaning way back, not just to get extra leverage, but so the Chaos, those
neck out more too.
Those stubs can't reach back and poke him in the eye, which I know he would do.
Goes across, looks like he's going for the sunset flip. Oh!
Wow.
Johnson tries to bring him back, but Chaos threw all of his weight forward to spike him over with the sunset
right
flip.
To the back of the head.
Both men down and out, but now Chaos getting some energy back into him. He's trying to come to life here. Referee Wamberg's up to 7. Looks like Chaos will make it back to his feet. With Johnson in there, able to throw some fist in and a forearm exchange going on. Ducks underneath the haymaker.
Big elbow.
Springboard back elbow. Shining Wizard across the face. Goes to pick him up now. Irish whip in the ropes, but reversal by Johnson. Picks him up. Look at that strength.
Oh, my.
Tombstone. No. Looks like the dirt nap, though. Look at him block it.
Chaos has scouted out his man.
Now he's trying to get him up there.
Oh, my.
That looks like an F-bomb out of the standing position. 1, 2, and 3. No.
I thought that was it. Chaos thought that was it. Everyone except John Johnson thought that was it. What an amazing display that was.
Johnson was trying to pick him up for that dirt nap and twist him across, but the momentum Chaos used to his advantage to do a standing up bomb. Oh, but he catches Johnson in the corner.
Oh, he got him. He got it.
The corner.
That could be
Hook
it.
the leg. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Advancing is Chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, advancing into the MPW Final Four in the Quest for the Cup tournament, Chaos! Oh my! I have on my brackets a bit of a return to old. Chaos versus the Anarchists in the Final Four.
Yeah, those are two guys who do not like each other very well, have a lot of history, and will guarantee you a terrific match every time.
Definitely. Well, fans, that's all the time we have for this week. We hope you tune in each and every week for MPW TV. Better yet, come on down. The doors open at 6 o'clock. Bell time 6:30 and the TV taping at 7. For all the latest news and information, MidwestProWrestling.com. We thank you all for watching. I'm Royce the Voice Reed. Alongside me, as always, Tommy Spider Baby Saturday.
Yay, partner.
Hope you all have a great week.